Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. My name is SALSABIL PIRMAN with my student ID 2024-32075. So here I want to do my assignment in statistics and probability. So first of all, let me open my Excel. Okay guys, so first things, if you want to find something in Excel for statistics, you should prepare the data. So here I have a data in, oh, wait. So here I have a data that like this, and first of all, if you want to find all of this, you should start with max. So how to find max? Actually, I already explained it in previous videos, so I just make it fast. So if you want to find max or min, you can just use the function in Excel like max and min, or if you want to find the n or all the total of the data, is you can just use count and block all data. And if you want to find range, just max minus min. Or if you want to find jumlah kelas or the or something like that, just 1 plus 3.3 multiply log n, and then for lebar kelas you can just find with n slice jumlah kelas. Alright, next I will explain you guys shortly about this all of the table in here. Frequency table, just for interval, you can find it with this one, just the minimum data and plus and blah blah blah, and the frequency, just use the frequency function in Excel, and then you can find it. And for frequency relative, you can just find with frequency slice with n or total. Yes, that's right, with total, and then you can multiply it with 100, and then for this one and this one, I already explained it in previously video. So next, I will talk about the tabel bantuan penyusunan data, or in English, it's called the helping table or blah blah blah. So you can just find the real low class in this, or we call it like kelas dengan batas sebenarnya. But in low one, you can use like click the low interval in the previous table, and then minus it with 0.5, and then if you want to make it fast, you just can pull it like delete. For example, just pull it in here and then enter. Yes, that's simple. So next, if you want to find the high class with the real blah blah, but kelas atas sebenarnya, you can just use the same method, like click like equal to, and then click the upper class interval, and then plus with 0.5, and then to make it more simple, like before, you just can pull it, like for example like this, and pull it. That's simple. And then ME, what is the ME? It's like the not mean, like the middle value in this interval. So to find it, you can just click the interval. You can I will teach you how to make ME. You can just, first of all, you just plus the up and the high, the low and the high interval, and then slice it with 2, and then you will get the value like this. And then to make it more fast, you can just pull it down, and then that's the result. And ME multiply every is so easy, guys. You can just equal to click the. First of all, you can click the MI, or let's call it you just call it me, and then multiply it with every frequency, and then enter, and then, like as I always told you, you can just pull it out like this one. Sorry. And then after that, you should maximum. You can set total all the value in MI, multiply MI. Just it will use to find a mean in our future, what we will find soonly after this, okay? And you can just use the summary function in Excel and click all the cell in the MI multiply FI and then enter like that. Okay, for you is a scholar. You can find a scholar. You should find a point. We can focus at one things that the highest value in frequency, and then that's as our point or what it called. I forgot. I just like call it point and that as our zero scala, and after that we can find it in here. And okay, I delete it first. Wait, delete. Okay, so we can find the high values in frequency is 53, and then you can put that as a zero scala in the U, and then zero, and then enter, and then you can pull it up and down as you need it in your data, just like this. If you find something like this, you can just click this one and fill series. The result will be like this, and then enter. And for the down one, you can just put it again like before, and then this. And if you find it and expand it, you just click this and tada. Next is you multiply whatever FI. You can use the same method like click Q and then stars as a sign of multiply, and then click the frequency and then enter, and then you can pull it like before like this. Wait, I'm sorry. Pull it down and this. You should find a summary as like multiply y because it will use it will use to find the mean. All right. Alright, next we will talk about mean that we always talk before. So I'm sorry. Alright, if you want to find mean, you should find this one. We already find the total of MI and FI, and then the total of frequency. You can after that you can find the mean with the formula like this. The total of MI multiply FI slice with the total of frequency, and then enter. That's what the first way to find mean. For the second way to find mean, we can just use x0. How to find it? Right, I explain you. So x0 in here is that me, but in the zero scala. Why we use it? Yeah, because we need that one. So the me or what is called like something like lowest rank in that data. You can use it and like that, and then find the user data or I forgot. Yeah, user data. I just call it right. Yes, you can find it um you can find it with slice the you multiply FI and the frequency, and then it will result like this. And see, as I already explained you, it was the class width. So before we find the class width with the 4 values, so you can just use it again, use it. So to find it, we can just x0 plus u data and then multiply it with the class width, and then the result will the same with the previous formula we used before. Next, we will find for the median. For first of all, we should find class or the median class. It was simple. You can just slice the frequency total and slice it with 2. And actually, if you find it with the Ganjil or Genap value, it will make a different formula. The odd and blah 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 numbers. Yeah, that's in English. So next we will find the TB is like titik bawah or the lowest. Yeah, like that. So to find it, you should first find the like this. We actually found that the classmate is 140. So if you find the closest one in the frequency cumulative less than, we will consider as 127 and 165 as a candidate. But actually we just use the 165 as the point or the patokan, yeah, that we will always use it as a main one. And then to find the TB, you can use it in the lowest interval, the real lowest interval that with the same class. So the result is 166.5. So we can just equal to and then click that one. And next for the FK we can find it with upper value from our previous something that TB or that we call that we use as the point or the main one, and then as before like before you can just equal to and then click that one. And then after FME or F median or whatever it was, we can use the frequency with the same class with the point or actually the 165 that we use as the point before, and then like before again we can just use equal to and then click the 38 and then enter. And for the formula to find median, as you can see, it's simple, just TB plus, but actually you should minus the R3, I'm sorry, you should minus the FK and the classmate first, and then sorry, oh yeah, you should minus this one first with the FK, the classmate with FK, and then slice it with the FME, and then multiply it with C or class width like this. Over that like this. You should multiply it with C, and then the result is 167.86 blah blah blah. Okay, that's all. Okay, next we will talk about modus. So actually modus is the high big, or it's actually the big number one that you can get in frequency. So in TB we use this 162.5 because in frequency the 53 is the biggest one in the frequency. So since we find that 53 is the biggest one, we use the TB as the 162.5 because it is the so actually 162 is the same class with the 53. So actually to make it simple, just equal to and click that one and then enter. And then to find the D1, you can just mind this one and then the upper frequency one like this. Sorry, like this. You can just make the 53 minus 28, and then the result is will like this. And then for the T2, you can just minus the 53 with the down value in that frequency. So for the example is like 53 minus P21, and then enter. And then for C, as I told you before, C is the class width. So you can just usually use the previous data we have. And then for the formula, you can just actually like this, just TB plus, but you should slice this one first, like your 31 as the T1 plus D2, and then slice it with the D1, and then multiply it with C class width, and then after that you can just after that you can plus it with the first one and then enter it, and then the result is will 165. Alright, next I will explain to you how to make a chart. So first of all, you should block all the data in here and like this, and then click insert, and then click the chart that you want. For example, I will click this one, and then you can use whenever you like. And for me, I will just click this one, and then the result will be like this. Alright guys, that's all from me. If I explain it with the bad way, or I've made a mistake or anything, just forgive me. And for the end of the video, I will say Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.